Hello everyone, Carson here, and in today's video, I'm going to be covering 5 different things you need to know before you buy a Hostinger plan. Now, these are just really interesting things, which if you're already looking into Hostinger, will probably push you over the edge and make you want to buy a Hostinger plan even more than you already do. These are all really nice things about Hostinger, really interesting, which some people actually don't know, so it's always nice to cover them and tell people about them. Now, before we get into this video, just a reminder that I actually have Hostinger down to the description, and check that out at any point in time. And remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my content and any of my uploads. And now let's get right into the video. Now, the first thing Hostinger offers, which a lot of people don't know, is they offer the cheapest website hosting plans out of any website hosting provider. There are no providers that offer cheaper plans than Hostinger does. They are without a doubt the most universal and cheap website hosting provider on the market, with their shared plans getting down to around $1 a month at your initial buy-in price, which is just honestly incredibly good. There's really no way you can get a plan cheaper than that, and if you do, it's probably not going to be very quality, which does lead into my second point, which is that Hostinger has great performance even though it is cheap. They have a 99.9% uptime guarantee, and their loading times are very good as well. Even though you're going to be paying the bare minimum for a website hosting plan on Hostinger, you are definitely not going to be getting shorted on the performance. As a matter of fact, they outperform a lot of the more expensive website hosting providers on the market as well, which is just really impressive and another benefit of Hostinger. The third thing you need to know is that Hostinger has data centers all over the world. They've got data centers pretty much everywhere, just spread out, so your latency, your website hosting isn't ever going to drop. It's never going to get slower no matter where someone loads your website from, because Hostinger has data centers pretty much everywhere. So that's definitely one nice thing about Hostinger, is that a lot of website hosting companies, even if they're good in the area they don't serve everywhere, and Hostinger does that. Hostinger serves pretty much everywhere you're going to be finding it or needing it. Now, the fourth thing you need to know is that Hostinger offers a custom control panel, which is just more intuitive, easier to use, and just feels better overall. It's called H-Panel, and they've basically replaced and upgraded the C-Panel, the traditional panel which people use and are familiar with, to their own custom version, which just has a better and more intuitive flow and is much easier to use. There's no doubt that this custom panel might be a bit of an off-put for some people who are very familiar with cPanel, and it might take a few minutes to get the muscle memory back up and going, but for beginners especially, this is a gigantic pro. Without a doubt, this is going to be helping beginners who don't really know much about website hosting and don't have much experience on cPanel host their website even better and with less stress on their end. And finally, number 5 is that Hostinger offers very good 24/7 support, which is just really the icing on the cake. If you need support, like let's say, you're pulling an all-nighter, you're working on your website, and you run into a little bit of an issue, you can always contact Hostinger's support to get support and help on your website, which is just a gigantic benefit. In my opinion, it's something that some website providers don't offer, and I feel like there are lesser website providers for it. But that is going to do it for today's video, because those are the top 5 things which you need to know before buying a Hostinger plan. So thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I have a link in day.